How it do, how it be, how it is, everyone. Welcome in and welcome back. It is Tuesday, which means our regular shtick here at the long shot table is Terraform. I'm very excited. Last we left off, the party is moving towards the Silver Bastion amongst the pink forests of Amirda. Old mountains, hilly and rounded. Soft. They have encountered the druids, Bartholomew the centaur, and 5 satyrs. Pod has turned into one of said satyrs and has been immediately adopted by the 5 satyrs and is referred to as brother. We do know that these druids, this druid circle, is cannibalistic, so all sorts of fun things abound. And for clarification, because this is a fantasy realm and the term cannibalistic needs to be expounded upon in said fantasy realm, satyrs don't just eat satyrs, centaurs wouldn't just eat centaurs. It's more of like you're a cannibal if you're eating sentient bipedals.
So turn into something without legs. Got it. Okay.
What about the light thing? Does the light thing have legs, or is it just a floaty?
It is bipedal.
Oh, bummer.
It is, yeah. So
I'd like to see them eat it, though.
That's a good question. That's a great point.
Wait, do they also eat centaurs because they're quadrupedal?
Shit.
Or maybe that's why the centaur hangs out with them. I don't know.
Centaur is the most safe, but only the bottom half.
Right.
The reason we are heading into these dangerous forested realms is they're looking for a certain djinn named Eviosa, which I didn't see coming and I should have. They are trying to warn Eviosa of the Chained Circle. The Chained Circle has been bottling up djinn. Djinn are these primordials. The party would know, especially Levy, our fantastic dorky here, that Taylor's character, who is not with us tonight, her brother's got a graduation. Woo! That Eshna, Taylor's character, believes she may be able to speak to Eviosa. There is a strange silver road, and after within these forests that Thylo, with his map-making abilities, his cartographer tools, and Levy's quick thinking and sticky fingers, managed to begin navigating their way through this confusing.
Is that what we're calling it? Quick thinking and sticky fingers, and not absolutely just ruining a perfectly good and healthy relationship with a possible friend? Is that okay? No, that's fine.
Quick thinking and sticky fingers is kind of a gray area, you know what I mean?
Gray area.
We jump in having met a strange goopy-like creature and defeated it by charming it, I believe. Or no, rather beating it into submission.
We tried charming it
nicely,
but it wasn't able to be charmed.
Beating the shit out of it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I think that covers things. Let me throw it over to my safety toss, GoodGriefGeorge.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
Shocker.
I got the pigskin. We're running. Hi, I'm GoodGriefGeorge. I just made a football pun. I don't know why. I don't play football. I played the European football for a long time. I was a referee for FIFA, but we're not talking about that. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitch. I do this here on Tuesdays. I also do Avatar Legends, the D&D dice rolling for Avatar. Sometimes on Wednesdays, sometimes on Mondays, sometimes at conventions. I don't know. You'll also find me at Heinefall, which I will mention because Taylor's not here. Taylor is the storyteller for Heinefall, and I will be there as well, kicking ass as an NPC and so forth. So, if you want to see me, go to conventions and stuff. The closest one is MomoCon. If you're going to MomoCon, say hi to me. And also, MomoCon now has signups for all of their tabletop games, so you can pre-register for those if you want to guarantee a seat at MobileCon for any of these games, feel free to sign up on their website. So, huzzah! Dorky.
That dorky cosplayer, and I do cosplay, and I stream on days of the week, Monday and Thursday. Aha, I'm there. It's fine. I play Levy, chaotic, as you guys heard, and I am very eager to see how tonight's gonna go. Ben? I'm joking, Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake from TikTok and Instagram. I play Anarian, the Fallen Ismar Twilight Cleric. Yeah, he's not super enthused about cannibal druids, and is expecting. He wants to find out if they are actually cannibals or if that's like a rumor that they spread around to keep people away. He's hoping it's that, because if they're actually cannibals, he's probably gonna have to like murder them all. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now Ben, maybe.
Hi, I'm Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. I am playing Philo Match, the Order of Scribes Wizard / Rune Knight Fighter. I think it's really funny that Anarian wants to find out if these people are cannibals, because I don't. I don't want to find that out. I don't want to be eaten. Okay? That's all I have.
And so we drop in. With the party is one ranger named Seven. He has been trucking along courageously, even though he is a squishy little boy. We find ourselves moving amongst the pink petaled trees. Following a little bit every now and then by a river, but as the centaur Bartholomew continues guiding us along this broken silvered path, you find yourself leaving the river more and more and taking strange convoluted paths, but ever traversing northward. For the record, Pod, the 5 satyrs have very long names such as Leandrasil, but you can call them Leon, Leot, Lot, Lion, and Lo. Leon, Lot, Lion, and Lo.
L1, L2, L3, and L4.
And they are all kind of jostling you a little bit. Pod, who in being a changeling is in a satiric, a satyr form, and they're pestering you about questions.
Satyr bro.
One of them finally cuts off all the rest of them and goes, "Is it true? Is it true that you have a concept of marriage and infinite pairing within the civilized world?"
Oh, in the civilized world. I think in some civilized worlds, yeah.
Oh. In spoons? Strange little bits of metal that you use to an additional step for carrying food into your mouth?
Oh, I prefer the newest one. It's kind of like a spoon, but it's called a spork. It's like a spoon, but with a trident at the end of it.
Trident.
Yeah, it's like a tool for your mouth.
The centaur goes, "Is it some sort of weapon?"
It probably can be. Yeah. Yeah.
This party conflicts with the narrative that you have been told about Toria Thorn. The noble who eloped with a druid within the Silver Bastion. To elope would imply they went off to get married against the wishes, assumedly, of the gentry. But if they have no concept of marriage, then there might be more to the story there.
Okay. Do you not have that kind of stuff in the woods in your wooded area?
What do you mean?
You live in a commune? How does that work?
I think they all kind of look at each other for a bit. I think we all just kind of follow our passions.
All right, passions. Yeah, passions are nice. Passions are cool. Hello, I really need your help over here. I don't know if I'm asking the right questions. Anarian, are you okay? Are you doing fine? Levy, everything good? What's going on over there?
All you hear from Philo is just a series of directions. Every time we've turned, it's just right, left, forward, forward, left, forward.
Perfect.
And we all hear Philo doing this?
As Eshna is technically with the party, I would say that regardless whether it's Pod or
Right.
it's everyone's tuned in psychically.
Oh, I have telepathic bond.
Yeah, everyone has some kind
We
of
have telepathic bond. We got Eshna's ability. I'm also psychically connected to everyone.
It's safe
the
to
whole
say
thing.
you guys can be talking to each other telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to cut Philo out of this call?
Oh, so theoretically, if you had the option of choosing which phone cord to use, you could just message me directly with my psychic connection.
Yes, that is what Levy does.
It's a whole ass Discord, and there's sub rooms and
Yeah, Eshna can only talk to other people with no response. I can link one at a time individually with people at the same time, and Thylos talks to everyone, and everyone can talk back. It's wild.
A lot of voices.
How do we
up
mute him? Where's the mute button?
there. Bookmark is in there too.
oh yeah, bookmark.
Oh yeah, bookmark.
Yeah,
I'm not connected to bookmark.
Hi. Because it's taking all that I have, not to say the opposite of everything he says, to mess him up because I know what he's doing.
Oh, right, got it. Well, if we don't want Philo to be eaten, and I'm pretty sure that's the goal here, like, we should probably not do that. I don't know, though. I don't know all the social niceties. If you think that'll help, then by all means, go for it.
I feel like we're on different tracks right now, but okay, not getting eaten is the goal. Got it. With ya. Meanwhile, Levy is just like still kind of estimating if she were like how high she would have to jump to get on the one dude's back.
Let's say 7 feet in the air. It's probably something doable for you.
Good to know.
Big horse boy.
Save that for later.
Anarian, make a perception check for me as we continue on this northward trek. All that's ringing through your head is they're cannibals. They're cannibals. Are they cannibals?
That and just like they attack this way, I'm gonna counter with this, then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna attack that, and like it's just like one of those montages of him just like one by one just mercilessly taking them down that like would never actually go according to plan, but like 25.
As at 25 is very impressive. As one of them opens up one of their packs to sift around, you hear the faint rattle of bone. And he pops out, kind of a wooden ocarina, kind of a object, and starts playing it. It's this whimsical, soft tune, and you watch as he finishes with a bit of flourish and then holds this one note, and you sense a resonance off of this silver path that you're on. And you feel the roots underneath the ground shift a bit. The centaur looks at him. This one is Lot, and he goes, "It's safe." And he goes, "Onward."
That was cool.
What was that?
Well, this is a heavily invested land, you see. And it's all a bit complicated. But the ground doesn't like certain people being here. And our leader, our fair lady, she isn't always watching everywhere at once, right? But she's certainly capable of affecting lots of places. And sometimes those are just kind of automatically taking care of things that shouldn't be moving through. And so sometimes we gotta be like, no, it's okay. We can walk through here. You know what I mean?
Oh, so the song is like a secret signal for you guys to be like, we're safe, we're friends.
It's like a secret signal, yeah.
What other secret singles do you got?
Well, they're secrets, brother.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know,
Roll persuasion.
I'm with you, you're with me. We all have secrets that I would like to roll higher on. That's a 5.
Maybe if you were a part of the Silver Bastion, I would be so inclined as to share this information for you so that you wouldn't, and he boops your nose, die. But you've got us.
Help me!
And we've got promised safety until Lady says otherwise.
So is it based on that instrument specifically? Because it's quite beautiful. I don't think I've quite
Kinda.
seen one made like that.
It's not so much the instrument as it is whatever can make the certain frequencies of sound. And he kind of sidles over to you and starts. He's real proud of it. He clearly made it himself. I sung this out of a yew tree.
Well, it is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to try it?
Can I?
We'll avoid this hole and this hole though at the same time.
Why?
Because it might give off a certain frequency that means help. When
Oh!
you don't want the help.
That is great to know. She's gonna try and recreate the tune he just did.
Okay, make a performance check.
I want to purposefully mess up 2 notes.
Okay.
18.
18. It's very well done, and the messing up the 2 notes seems very genuine. He goes, "You've almost got it."
Yeah, I mean, I'd only heard it once, but that is quite cool and very clever. That is a very clever technique.
Ah, thank you. And he holds out his hand to have it back.
Oh, of course.
Okay, he takes it back and he puts it back.
No,
in
she
his-
runs away with it
Yeah,
with all the people there.
Listen, I don't know. Let's just say
Levy dashes off into the
realm
forest and is never seen from
possibility.
again.
Yeah.
We weren't with
She
her.
becomes the infamous tree woman.
You're right.
I speak for the trees.
You thought you feared the cannibals, but no.
Let's see. Who's got the highest passive perception?
Not it.
Like Anarian and I.
Anarian and Pod. The 2 of you smell this strange tang smell. Almost like, how do I want to describe this? It's not so much like the open ocean kind of smell, but something more, swampy. Which doesn't fit it at all in these beautiful forests of pink flower petals and old mountains. It's very subtle.
It doesn't smell right. Does anyone else smell that?
I don't smell anything.
No, that's sorry, mental link
Oh,
to
my
just
bad.
party.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
tell.
Jesus.
The place smells weird.
Your house smells funny.
You guys stinks in here. What do you guys do? Other than eat people, obviously.
Can you be more specific? Because I'm walking next to somebody who is half horse. Oh, right now, I smell horse. So
No, that's a normal smell. It's like a bog or like I don't know. Pod, do you know how to explain it?
It's like food that has gone really, really bad for a long time. To the point where it's kind of like it would be real delicious for someone who's a reptilian and can spit acid.
that's not helpful at all. Could it be raw meat?
I don't know, can it be?
Rotten raw meat?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, something like that, maybe.
I mean, I
Not
can't
really
see it. We
quite
just
used
smell it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really used to this nose yet, so like I don't really know for sure, but like pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. So I'm curious now, speaking with mouth and words. Do you guys just live off the land, or do you guys tend to be? Do you guys have a garden, or?
Yeah, we've got a few gardens. The forest provides.
Yes.
Well, we're
Yes,
not too discriminatory. We're not like other druid circles that are more vegan. We kind of
Okay.
take what we can get.
That's fair. Yes, I've spent a lot of my childhood traveling, and we often would just pick berries or, hunt in the woods. That would be, like you said, the forest provides. It's
Levy, roll a d6 for me.
no 5.
5 low. Pulls out some kind of candied bacon, kind of looking meat. And he goes, well, here you go. Why don't you try some of the stuff I made just yesterday?
Oh, what is it?
Well, it's pork.
Pork?
Pig.
All right, I'll try it.
Is there some kind of like test
Hey,
I can
insight
do as
check
a
that.
cook?
You can
Just-
insight check that. What was
And
that,
she's
Pod?
like examining it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there's like a quick just my knowledge of foods, if I would be able to identify that as actually.
Go ahead and make
What?
we're gonna call it a medicine check or a investigation.
An investigation check with proficiency because
Yeah.
of his proficiency in cook's tools.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I am curious, how did you make it? Smells wonderful.
Oh, thank you. It took me a long time.
I'm already proficient in
He
investigation.
starts going into the candy. If you don't really think about candied bacon, it's like caramelized in like sugar or something like that. I've had it and it's scrumptious.
Yes.
It's
Any odd ingredients besides like sugar or? Well, I'm looking for something
mhm.
not human. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for any herbs or anything like that.
I got you. What'd you get on that insight check?
17.
17. Okay. And Pod?
I got a 13
13.
investigation.
As far as the meat is concerned, it looks like it's on the up and up. Obviously, it's almost bark-like in layers of sugar that's coated in there. Anarian, you don't see any trickery or guilt or any kind of thing that kind of makes you nervous going off of the 5 satyrs that have now kind of gravitated around Levy. There's no like, oh, she's gonna eat the human, or anything like that. It seems relatively mundane. If anything, you can see from Lo, he really wants her to like it, and so he's like nervous.
As he's describing ingredients and stuff, she's gonna actually probably more so look at Philo to see if Philo is still not there. No, yeah. Actually, would you mind if I share this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Just split it and hand it to Philo. It's pork. Oh, shoot. Wait, you can't. Oh, gosh. I forgot. You can't have, and she's going to say one of the ingredients. That's it.
Oh, I got you. Sugar?
I'm sorry. Is it just sugar and
It's got
he
a
didn't
few,
season it?
It's got salt in there. It's not very seasoned. Maybe some cracked pepper.
Got some tree sap in there.
Some honey.
Oh, you can't have any. Oh. Well, I can't remember. Pod, did you say your name is Pod? Or did you give a fake name?
So my name is Paul. Yep.
Okay.
Because I was smart.
Pod, would you like some?
I mean, yeah. This is. If my brother made it, I would definitely want it.
Of course. Go let Pod eat it first. She's just still like, oh my gosh, and the glaze is just beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Is it delicious?
It's not bad. It's not great.
Okay.
But it's not bad. They've somehow managed to encapsulate the juicy goodness of pork and entombed it in sugar.
It's not bad. It could use a little bit of something else. I'll reach into my candy spice pouch, pull out some paprika, I'll sprinkle it on there.
Lo gets like,
What's that? What you doing? What is that? What you got there?
It's a spice pouch, and you should try it with this now.
what else you got in this spice patch? he kind of he just whole hand. He goes to like whole hand into your spice pouch, and one of the other satyrs moves him out of the way, and starts like going into your spice pouch, and they start trying all of the various spices that you have access in there.
It's magic.
Yeah,
And it's delicious.
What is his name? Lo?
Lo.
Lo is the cook. Yes.
Well, Lo, actually, Pod, why don't you put some on this? Why don't you try it? With it on.
Yep.
Some of the paprika.
Yep, tried that. Went right to the spice pouch.
They are all enamored. The centaur, Bartholomew, is more kind of eyeing the fact that you have a magical artifact on your person. And then he tenses up.
Me?
The centaur.
What magical artifact do I have?
The magical spice pouch.
Oh,
Pod
that
has.
Pod has. I was like, what do I have?
He kind of tenses up. We should have seen a scout by now. We should have been noted. All of the satyrs, their little floppy ears kind of perk up. Scatter! And all of the satyrs just bolt into the forest.
Oh, okay.
The
Can I
centaur
run after one of them?
okay, yeah. You make an acrobatics check with we're gonna say Leon, who is just goat spring stepping across a glade and up into a tree.
Cool. 15.
You keep right up with him.
All right.
I'm gonna stay with the centaur.
Okay, yeah. The centaur moves a big heavy shield from his pack, and you watch as he takes out basically this long stone bar, and it into a tower shield. And then he takes this strange piece of woven wood, and he puts it behind his ears and into a plated helm. And you watch as these golden horns kind of grow out and lock into place, and it starts moving down his torso into this really intricate, almost chainmail woven wooded armor.
That's cool.
Levy took the opportunity when everybody like ran off to act like kind of like scared or something, like wait what, and drop the meat.
Okay. Pod, make a con check.
Con?
Mm-hmm.
If it's just flat constitution, that is a 9.
Okay. And we'll get back to that later. So,
If it matters, I'm immune to being poisoned.
okay. You see the centaur like elongate his chin and kind of warming up his throat a little bit, and goes, and just this real loud, almost bark of a chirp sound, and it's followed by silence. He starts looking around. Stay close.
Oh, what are we looking for?
You are gone up a tree.
Oh, sorry, that's the centaur. Yeah.
Stay close. Don't like this one bit.
Do you have any theories on what we're worried about?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is like that smell that we smell getting stronger, or
It's still pretty faint, but as you guys have been continuing, it's gotten a little stronger. The party continues and keeps moving onwards. Pod, you get to experience. Go ahead.
I'm already in action.
Okay.
To put up my bubble.
Okay. Also, I did look it up and confirm while I was at the convergence, the way you were doing reactions was 100% correct, and I just had a brain fart over the past, like, it was like 2-3 weeks ago. I was running reactions incorrectly. Anyway.
Can I also ready an action?
Yeah, what's up?
I want to ready a Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Pod, you experience the strange perimeter that these satyrs keep centered around the centaur, all kind of communicating with each other by a series of knocks on the wood.
Cool. To prevent bad things from happening, they're literally knocking on wood.
Essentially. Thylo, your foot squelches into soft earth. And you look down, and instead of the hard packed dirt and dense forested underbrush, you see that there are a couple plants that have just kind of sunk into the ground.
A couple plants?
A couple plants, yeah.
And they're like... I mean, like I stepped on the plants and now...
The earth itself is different. And is, well, terraforming. It's changed.
Okay. Can I quickly look to see if anybody else's foot has done this, or is it...
You look about and you see that for the most part the land is normal, but it's patchy. This kind of softer, almost clay-like earth.
Okay, is it difficult to pull my foot out?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull it out and walk, and then telepathically tell everyone, watch your step.
As the party looks down and looks about, you can see these little patches of terrain getting more frequent. And eventually the centaur notices as well. Well, if you're allies, I'm thinking you might have a chance to prove it. And he pulls out this real mean-looking one-handed machete, made out of like obsidian stone. How fast are you?
I mean, standard. I'm more or less average, I suppose.
We're gonna move. We're gonna move quickly. And he reaches and he leans over his shoulder and goes, "Aye, aye." And you see Pod, all of the satyrs perk up and go, "Oh, something's wrong. You best keep up, brother." And you watch as Leon just kind of casually falls out of the tree. As he lands, he like falls into a squat and he spring loads him as he just starts moving using satyr features.
Good.
This is a feature you don't have.
Nope. Great.
Let's get an athletics check from Pod as all of the satyrs begin expanding the perimeter and moving forward. The centaur just starts kind of a medium gallop. He allows the party to kind of be able to keep up with him, but he is very much taking the lead and charging forward.
Okay. I thought I was trying to see if I had maybe like Long Strider or something equipped, but I don't, because I'm ridiculous. But that's still a 23 acrobatics.
Nice. Okay. You feel like you're hiding it pretty well by keeping pace, more or less. It would take someone pointedly like checking you out to see if you were in fact a satyr or not, to be able to determine the fact that you're just ready to, your heart's gonna give out, you're just booking it and just absolutely sending it. You marvel at the dexterity and prowess of these goat people. The rest of the party hears a muffled thrashing and screaming as the centaur Bartholomew leads the charge. You watch as he just kind of shoulder checks this standing stone to kind of slow down a little bit and just tear a smaller tree out of the way to get into this clearing. And you see the head and one shoulder of a satyr, covered in leeches and sunk into the ground, desperately was trying to flail and kind of like in quicksand, has now fallen very still and is on the brink of unconsciousness.
How far away is he?
About 30 feet.
And is there anything else in the clearing?
Make a perception check.
29.
Okay, 29. George, you can hear the music all right?
I can faintly hear it now, but I with this headset, it's harder to hear music anyway.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Checking the volumes for chat.
It's an open headset. It's not closed. Some
Music
of the
is good
audio
volume.
escapes.
Thank you, here, Lane 5. Okay. The majority of this land is in fact marsh-like. And with a, would you say 25 again? 29?
29.
God damn, bro. You see within the kind of clay patches, or actually, sorry, the clay terrain, many small sliding elongated creatures like snakes, but judging by the satyr, they are in fact swarms of leeches.
Gross.
You see a wild, panicked look in the slits of behind the slits of the helm that the centaur is wearing, and he's a very heavy boy, and you can see he's calculating and realizing that he's probably useless in this situation because the terrain has changed on him.
You said there were 2 swarms or just 1?
There's one on the satyr that's sunk, but you can see many others.
Many others. Okay.
Many others, yes.
With a mental link. Well,
What's the plan?
looks like we're exterminators now. And the bubble will go up. They'll just reach up and he just throws stars upwards, and then they spread out as the dim light cascades around.
Nice.
We're doing what now? This is really hard to keep up.
How is Pod in the clearing with us, or is he still on his way?
Pod is not. He is off to the Pod is off to the kind of southeasterly point.
Then yeah. There are leeches everywhere. They've somehow the swamp has invaded into this area.
Okay, you want us to get rid of them then?
I mean,
Nature's not really my stick.
I have to help. So I'm gonna kill some leeches, I guess.
What are the satyrs doing?
The satyrs are continuing to move about, and you see off in the distance. You catch up to Leanne, who you're keeping your eye on, and he's caught up to Lot, who has kind of stopped and has his back to the two of you, and it seems to be looking about confused.
Oi, so you okay?
Brother?
Hmm?
Brother? And Leanne kind of steps forward, and you see he pulls out a bone, and he pokes at his brother, who falls face first, and you see things writhing underneath the skin.
Oh no.
Let me get Anarian and the rest of the party first, and then we'll get to you, Pod.
Good times.
What do we do, gang?
Let's see.
Upon closer inspection, this is Lion. I should just call him Lion. It's spelled the same. The one who has sunk. The one who kind of, when they scattered, he went forward.
Oh. Can I pop off my Eldritch Blast at the
Sure.
pointed out?
Don't crit fail. You'll hit Lion. Yes. Audric, go ahead and post the picture in the Discord chat. I didn't do my usual warm-ups. Chat, hit up the Discord if you would like to join a community. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. But I also use the Discord for visual aids. If you would like to see some of the horrifying imagery, feel free to peruse the Terraform channel.
Gross.
Oh, that's why I'm seeing it. I rolled pretty good. 18, 22, and 17.
18, 22, and 17. All three hit. You, the party watches as three Eldritch Blasts begin lancing into these leeches that cover the Lion the Satyr. We're gonna call him Lion because I don't like a lion. And just like that, the fabric of reality changed.
We can call him Leon.
No, there is a Leon already.
Oh.
There's Leanne, Leon, Line, and Low.
Oh, I spelled it Lion and Lian. Those are my two. But got it. Okay.
So I rolled an 8, a 6, and a 5.
For damage?
Yeah, I don't know how. I said 2, so I would imagine 2 of the shots are going on 1, and even though I have 3 things, I thought there were only 2 swarms. So 2 go to 1, 1 goes to the other.
Okay.
So
Okay.
however you want to.
You watch as various leeches burst and fall apart. off of line.
What's everyone's HP?
Whose?
Ours, like the party. What's the party HP? Oh, I should just scroll up and I'll have the information because. Well,
Do I still have my temp HP? I do, right? From last time? Or no?
oh, yes, because we haven't taken a long rest. So yes,
Sweet. And
everyone should have 19 temp HP at this point.
oh no, I'm only able to do one thing. I was gonna do something else, but
Philo, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Just hanging out.
I scared.
Okay.
I haven't been moving or talking this whole time, other than to keep up, because I don't trust anybody that we're with.
Sure.
And now the people that we're with that I'm pretty sure want to eat me are not comfortable, and we're in their woods.
Okay. Party. Line continues to sink.
What kind of terrain is this, by the way?
Rough terrain, patches of essentially quicksand, but clay.
How close? Like, there's one leech on Lion.
Leech swarm, yes.
Right. But like, how many are there swarms like close to him, or are they all just kind of?
They're all kind of
aimlessly
moving
wandering
about, and it looks like they're creating this churning, changing effect on the terrain.
I'm going to use a bonus action to fly.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fly over to Lion. I'm gonna grab his outstretched hand and try to pull him out.
Make a strength check.
Let's see. That's 3.
Okay. You pull, and your hand kind of slides a little bit, but you manage to hold on and you process this just in time to watch some of these leeches crawl across the bridge of the arm onto you. I'm gonna need you, my friend, to make a DC 11 dex save. They're using the action Burrowing Worms.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Dang. 10.
Oh no! Okay.
are you guidancing? Don't you? Do you have that?
I can't guidance on a save.
Okay, you're gonna take some damage, and we're gonna go into initiative right after we do George's thing.
Okay. This die is going away.
You take 12 necrotic damage
Oh,
as they
sweet.
burrow under your skin.
I am resistant to necrotic.
Nice.
So,
Let's roll initiative.
didn't even break my temp HP. Be fine.
Am I able to do something before we start this attack on my end?
Sure.
I would instantly like this character is unconscious, right? Leon, one that slumped over in front of us.
Yeah, let's say he's unconscious.
Without touching them, I would do a quick whisper, be like, Laura, we need to stop this, and then cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. You feel Amora's attention somewhat shift as the magic takes a hold. Amora, really, not a miss?
Is it miss who I started with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then a miss.
Okay,
Yep.
you're good.
Yep, I'd start
They're
there.
twins. It happens. You would
Yeah.
know something about that.
All the time. You know how my dad still calls me Alamat, and actually lately it has been Charlie Alamat, because Charlie is the name of my brother's kid, and so he hangs out with my brother's kid all the time, and then of course it's my brother's name first before it's me, so
Of course.
constantly.
definitely means that the kids loved more than you. I don't know what
Well, obviously.
Definitely. We got a 9 from Anarian, a 19 from Levy. Let's go.
We're doing great on initiative rolls, guys.
We got a 7 from Thylo. Oh, okay. And an 8 from Pod. 7 rolled better than half y'all.
I don't need to hear that.
I have advantage on initiative, and I still only got a 9.
Oh, wild.
Okay. Levy. You are up first. What do you do?
Well, I hate. Okay, I'm going to. I only got so much I can do from a distance, so I'm gonna run forward.
Okay. It's difficult terrain.
Yeah. So that means I'm reduced by half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that would put me, and he's 30 feet away, so I'm still 15 feet away. I hate this. How much reach do you give me?
To give some clarification of the area, you have that kind of larger stone behind you and to the right. This kind of clearing, which you realize now the trees that were in this area have sunk into the ground. Kind of an open patch of this clay-like mire. And then, of course, surrounding trees.
Okay, yeah, so I'll run forward that 15 feet. And then I'm going to summon my arms.
Okay. Spectral arms appear from around you.
And I'm going to use them to make the remaining distance to, what I want is, I want to yank him up so that Anarian can go with him. I'm not trying to take him. I want Anarian who's flying to take him.
Sure. Okay.
So I want to try that.
I make an athletics, and I will give you advantage because Anarian's already doing the pull.
Oh no, there's stuff. There we go. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
What did you say this is? Athletics?
Athletics.
It's a 19.
Okay. You pull the satyr, now stuck clay-like fur matted to his body, out from the clay and mire, just in time to see him coughing up these leech-like creatures.
Okay, are there any on him?
A lot of them has traversed to Anarian.
That's also not.
They're more in him than anything else.
That's really not good.
I don't remember giving consent for them to be in me, but whatever. It's fine.
I think Anarian will be fine, so I'm gonna shoot my healing light to Boyo. Yeah, I can only do 2 of these at once. Aha! 6 plus 5. 9.
They need bug spray.
No, not 9. 11.
11 to hit.
No, healing light?
Healing light, 11 points. My apologies. Okay. Very good.
That's all I can do.
All right.
So now I have Boyo.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you take any damage, Dorky?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Then you have max temp HP, so there's no point in me rolling it.
Okay. You watch as more. It's got a regeneration mechanic. Anarian, these monstrous leeches, kind of peel into multiple leeches.
Gross.
Worm. Okay. You feel a biting and a tearing, Anarian. Is your AC 16 or 19 right now?
It's neither. It's 20.
Oh, nice.
You're looking
I'm
at
gonna
mine.
check the pluses.
I was gonna say it's always
No,
20.
you're right. I don't know how I did that. With a +6 to hit, we've got an 8. So that doesn't do nothing. And one of them finds your armor and is very displeased. We've got a 23 and a 25. I need you to roll a 10d6 for me, Anarian.
Roll 10d6.
Roll 10d6 for me. And I will get to this damage.
25.
25. Write that down. Okay. So first and foremost, you take 13 piercing damage, and then you take 20 necrotic. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading. Make a history check for me, Anarian.
Goodness gracious. 8.
8. This sensation, while being wholly new and very unpleasant, the effect itself seems somewhat familiar. And kind of rings a bell.
Is this like a clerical torture maneuver? Is that what this is?
No.
It feels like a clerical torture maneuver.
No, but it might be later on.
I will
Odds
say
learning.
this. There's a reason it's not. There's a nice little hint in there. Let's move on to Bartholomew. Bartholomew is going to kind of step back, and you watch as he takes these 2 stones from his pocket and break one over the other, and this fireball appears and begins orbiting around him. And he's going to chant and then catch it in this kind of you watch this arcane, almost slingshot-like device, and he whips it, and it burrows into the earth by one of the swarms and detonates underground. I mean, I'll be sitting here doing all this math, underground nonsense going on. Okay. Good. Okay. Now 7, seeing his buddy Anarian in distress, is going. You watch as he pulls 2 arrows, knocks one, and immediately follows up the second one with a shot. He didn't crit fail, so he doesn't hit you. That's nice. The first one, goes over the head. The second one lands. It manages to just kind of arc around. Actually, let's say he shoots it high up, and it goes right down your back, skewering multiple of the swarm. For
7. Nice.
11 damage. All right, Narian, it's your turn.
Okay. So they have moved from him to me.
Yes.
Or is it still kind of... Okay.
He is afflicted, but they have moved onto your person, the swarm as a whole.
So special. Okay. Well, I heard the words regeneration, so Spirit Shroud is happening.
Damn.
Guess I'll try to hit them on myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Without hitting myself.
Don't crit fail.
Yeah, 21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Not bad.
Who does that hit?
The masses. Thank you for the follow, Madly Ambitious. Great name. George with the resub. 31 months, my guy.
Too long.
We've been at this for a hot minute.
We're gonna have to break up so we can reset this.
Offbeat Outlaw with a raid. What's up, friendo?
Yo.
Friendo. Hope you are well. They're fighting. You might be familiar. A leech swarm. I'm not giving anything away just yet, but there are various mechanics that they might discover that will help them along the way. And small bird Lex. Fantastic.
It's
Hey,
okay,
just in time
Offbeat.
for
I
me to
have Spirit
break up with
Shroud.
Jeff.
They are currently embedded into Anarian's flesh and burrowing around and causing problems.
Yep.
The Ice Cream Socialist. What a name.
Palpable.
Offbeat says, suck 'em.
Can he choose to not say that?
I think so. I think he can, in fact.
That'll be 40 damage.
40 damage. Heard. What's it look like?
So he's got Lion now over his shoulder, flings his arm down, and the gem of the ring comes down and grows, and he whips it around, and it detaches from the chain and just whizzes around him, smacking a bunch of them that are around his body before reattaching to the ring.
Cool. Cool. All right. Is that your turn?
Let me get my temp HP back from my bubble.
Noise.
And actually, how far away am I? I want to drop Dying Boyo off with Centaur, with his dude.
Sure, yeah. So some movement speed.
We were 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then.
Definitely feasible.
You could probably just throw him.
Well,
Dice, thank you so much.
all
for the
damage
Catch!
though.
13 months. Auspicious. All right, and you got your temp.
Temp HP is good, and we are all set.
You let go of the satyr, and you watch as the war of that's my friend, I should help him, to I don't want to touch him comes as he inevitably catches and then immediately yeets the boyo. He catches him and then puts him safely behind him.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Dang it! Come on.
All right, Pod.
Hello.
It's about to be your turn,
Okay.
but as Leon nudges the other satyr, the satyr contorts around. It's not him anymore.
Oh, good.
And goes, "Ah!" And the two of you, as a breath attack of leeches occurs, I'm gonna need a dex save from the both of you. DC 11. I say both of you like I'm not the other one. But
Good.
okay, Leon's good. Leon's good.
I'm good.
What'd you
17
get?
on the die.
Yeah, you're good. And the swarm now writhes along the ground along you, and is going to do some gnashing and nibbling. One attack for Leon hits, and he yells and like a high-pitched panic shriek, and panicked as he takes some damage. I've got a nat 20 for you and a 25 to hit.
Both to hit me.
Oh, good. Yeah, to hit you.
So the first one, as it goes to be a crit, how does that look? How does it hit me?
It's a swarm that is about you, kind of like they like spring hop onto you and start trying to bite you and gnash at you.
So like the one of the leeches like leaps and is about to like land directly on Pod's eye, and then like almost as if like time almost freezes for a moment, but not necessarily freezes. It's more like Pod somehow like sees the future almost for a moment, and just barely manages to go off to the side as it hits him in the face, and he'll use his Grave Cleric ability to negate that crit.
Ooh. Okay. All right. I like it.
That's how I view Pod being able to see, or being able to negate crits, is being able to like kind of see what's about to happen.
Okay.
Almost as if like he can see. Pod in satyr form is mask presenting right now, so he can see kind of like death happen before it happens, and manages to shift.
So it just becomes a normal hit, not a crit?
Yep, normal hit.
Okay. You take 14 slashing damage.
Excellent.
And
My favorite.
8 necrotic.
Cool.
That brings you to you, Pod. What you doing? We got a combat within a combat.
Just I'm gonna do what feels natural, and Pod is gonna get real sick, and shoot an acid spray out of his mouth
Okay.
in a 30-foot line. Potentially, I think hitting both the creature, the swarm, and the undead creature, or whatever Leon has become.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Sure.
I need-
DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
No plus dex. The body, the satyr fails.
Okay.
And the swarm gets a 14.
Okay, so they both fail. It is acid damage, so if they're resistant to it, they. Oh. But it is a total of 39, 40, 42 acid damage.
Damn. So the swarm's gonna take half, I assume.
It was a DC 15 dexterity. So if they
15.
failed,
It failed. Nice.
yeah. I wasn't sure if they were resistant to acid damage. But cool.
Okay. Very good. Philo.
Well, hang on.
I'm sorry, Pod. What's the rest of your turn?
I have a bonus action, but I don't know if there is anything I can with that bonus action. Yeah, I can. I will just do a level 2. What's it called? Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Boop. Hop up. It'll swing.
Here's a weapon.
It looks like a fly swatter.
Oh, okay.
Why? I don't know why. 27 to hit.
Hits.
Yep. We're going after
A whole
the
ass
swarm.
brain fart then, just then.
Yep. Going after the swarm. That'll deal 13 force damage.
Okay.
Force? Yeah, force.
13 force damage. I like it. And is that your turn?
Yes. I wanted to also remind you that from the last session, I have Death Ward and Freedom of Movement up on me right now.
I like it.
Just want to put that out there in the world.
Freedom of movement is so useful.
It is the most useful thing ever. Pod will almost always have it at all times.
Okay.
This is the last 8 hours.
The rest of the party watches as from within the mire, one of these scum creatures, the very mucusy boys that you met last episode, rises up out of the clay.
Oh, gross.
We will take this place new.
The scum. Good.
Was that like in common or was that like deep speech?
It was a very broken kind of undercommon kind of it was more emotion and craving than anything else, but that's kind of the vibe you get. The scum begins sifting forward, and as it reaches the range of Bartholomew, the machete lashes out with the reaction. Stop. Oh, misses.
Bard, you had one job.
And is going to you watch as it pulls out its spine, and jabs at Thylo with this trident-like bone.
Wait, sorry, whose spine got ripped out?
The scum rips its own spine out and uses it like a trident.
I thought you meant he ripped the centaur spine out. I was like, that just got like really intense, really fast. All right.
Swing, miss.
Run away, run away, run away.
Okay. Thylo. This is 21 hit. I know you got all sorts of magical shenanigans in the pocket. Okay.
And I use none of them.
Okay. So, initially, the initial pain you get isn't so bad. It's a d6. And you take 7 piercing damage. And that ain't so bad. You think, hey, this might not be so bad. I can do this. And then you feel the psychic damage. The most precious thing you have to your person, your beautiful and clever mind, is assaulted. Wow, that's a lot of 2s. You take 13 psychic damage. And that's the end of the first round. We're gonna go to break and pick up at the top of the round. We'll be right back, chat. We return.
Woo! Yeah, interesting question. How far away is Pod from the rest of the party?
If you were at a dead sprint, probably 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I am split. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how far away the telepathy of all of your stuff is, but telepathic bond, which is the one that I'm casting, doesn't have a range. It's just an hour long. So
mine is my range is a mile, I think. Something along those lines.
Yeah, you're definitely within a mile.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So, chat, I totally skipped Thylo, who had a readied action in case of ouch. And also to be noted is that he is within the range of Anarian's aura, which would drop his fear. Let's see what Thylo does.
If he chooses. I'm like
Right.
You know, it's not like an automatic thing.
Right. Madly Ambitious, thank you so much for the sub.
I think what would happen is Anarian getting close would start breaking me out of my like I would start like perceiving what was going on around me, but I still wouldn't move. And then my proc action from pain is just mage armor.
Okay. Moving your mage armor to 19.
Yes, that would put me up to 19.
So the 21 still would have hit.
Yeah, well, this would have been cast after the pain anyway.
Right. But it still would have upped your AC, and it might not have hit. Because I've been playing reactions wrong. Yeah. I've been playing reactions wrong. If I were to hit you, and you upped your AC as a reaction, I might not have hit you.
Yes, and that's why the shield spell works.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I think thematically for this, I would not have moved at all until I felt the pain.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
Sure thing.
Nothing changes, and now my AC is 19.
The young Dr. Gay has given Pod inspiration.
Okay, thank you.
Well, hell yeah, Madly Ambitious. I hope you get plenty of inspiration. Okay. Top of the round. There is a lair action that goes off.
Oh no.
From the Jinn Eviosa.
Oh, I like that. Never mind.
You watch as many of the trees, these roots pry loose and into this swampy earth, and you see them roiling around on the ground. And the party is at the edge of all of this, and you see bits of blood begin bubbling up from the clay, and all sorts of nonsense. The screeching, and then you watch as the scum, which has a bit of a tendril going back into the water source of the clay and mire, gets yanked, and it's gonna make a strength save. Oh, it's got a +4 strength. Okay, 21. It succeeds in staying up in combat range. Levy, it is your turn.
So,
I just
real
rolled my
quick,
Y.
sorry. So this isn't water.
It is wet clay.
Magically wet or just?
Great question.
Feels like
I
a
would
no.
say it's being magically changed, but no, it is not magical in itself.
Okay.
Levy.
So now these guys are in play. That what did we learn that they were more susceptible to a type of magic, didn't we? The last time we fought it, or no? Am I making that up? I might.
There was
might be a
one
different
thing
creature.
that we did that it was resistant to.
Oh,
It
okay,
could
maybe
be
that's
charmed because they're trying
Charm.
maybe that.
monster.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
It just happened a few hours ago. I'll go ahead and tell you that it is resistant to psychic damage.
Okay.
We did find out because Pod
Yeah.
used their psychic blade and it. Yeah.
Well, I have my priorities, and the first on my priorities is to move away from where I currently am.
Sure.
I would like to get back with everybody else. So I'm gonna do that, and then I want to cast Sacred Flame on the leeches in Anarian / on Anarian, the leeches.
Yeah, the swarm as a whole.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Sacred Flame! What does the cast look like? Because that's actually radiant.
Yeah. I like to think that pretty much anything magical that Levy does, because it comes from like her contract, it always looks galaxy. So blues and purples and stars and just like very pretty, but also very dangerous, which I just love that. So
Yeah, that's amazing.
she's gonna get back over there, look at Anarian and go, it says hold still, and cast it, and hopefully not mess this up. Because I have to. Oh, do I have to roll the hit? I
think
would
it's-
imagine so, right?
I think it's
No,
just a saving throw.
instantaneous. Yeah, it's just instantaneous.
But
So you have to roll, actually.
what's the saving throw?
15 dex.
Dex? That's a 2.
So not a 15.
Not a 15.
Take 1d8. Okay. I don't think I didn't pull out any d8s. This one. 8.
8 nice.
Yeah.
All right. They recoil and seem to take additional damage from this.
Wait. I'm so sorry. I need 2 more.
Oh, nice. Hell
I'm
yeah.
a liar. I'm a higher level now, so I
Sacred
get to do
Flame
things.
levels up with you.
Easy does. Okay, now we got 2
Okay, so 10,
and another 2.
12. So it takes 24 points of radiant damage. Anarian, you see this.
Oh, if they're resistant to radiant damage, like half of my attack was radiant.
No, they take double damage.
Right.
Oh,
That-
I see,
that's-
I see,
yeah.
I see.
My attack that I did was
Okay,
and actually, I still have the dice sitting here in my tray.
nice.
So it was,
40.
just add another 22.
Add another 22. All right. Cool. Seeing this, Anarian, and with the additional radiant damage that you did earlier, something clicks in your brain. These
Oh
are
my gosh. Sorry.
These
My spirit shroud is also radiant, so that's actually doubled everything.
Okay, so that comes out to a total of 140.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Something
Buddy.
clicks in your. You're good. Something clicks in your brain. These are undead. These leeches.
Oh, are they?
Indeed. Levy. That was your action and your movement speed. Any bonus action?
Well, my arms are out. I can usually do something. Oh. Did the clay guys, they speak common, right?
Yeah, kinda. They prefer deep speech.
Deep speech? Yeah, I don't got that. I'm just gonna cast. Has anybody been hurt? Besides.
I think Philo took 1 point of damage, and I've taken 5.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I split this? No, I can only do one. One of. Yeah, Anarian, you're gonna get 1 healing light.
Yay!
Not 2 this. You get 6 though.
I'll bet.
Of course, I roll a 6. There you go. Now you're all good.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. Okay. That brings us to the swarm that is on Anarian's body.
It's still not dead.
Nope.
You.
I was about to say the same thing. I'm like, okay.
It's not regenerating now, though, and that's nice.
That's good.
It burrows deeper.
No.
I've got a 14 and a 15 to hit. I don't think those hit you.
Both miss. They fail.
All right. Cool. Roll another 10d6 for me.
At some point, you're gonna tell me what these do, I think.
I think that's the ground damage. I mean, I could be entirely wrong, just theorizing, but
36.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. 7 is going to climb a tree, screaming and hollering. Once he's up in that tree, he feels a little safer, even though the tree is writhing and coming alive from the lair action. And he is going to shoot his shot at the scum and miss and crit. Let's go, 7.
cool.
You watch as some of the fin-like slits along its neck go to take a breath, and you watch as the arrow slices right in there, causing a minimal amount of damage. If I'm being honest, that's a lot of ones. Okay, 13 damage to the scum. Okay, Anarian, it is your turn.
Oh, I thought you were saying that something was about to happen.
I also thought he was gonna be like, Anarian, you burst into radiant flames.
Right, I was like, you are now a leech. Like, oh.
You feel one of them trying to burrow into your ear. Going for
Stop
that
it.
tender eardrum. Sorry.
Good luck finding the brain in there. My intelligence is 8. Joke's on you. I'm going to turn and look at this big creature, and in deep speech, demand. I'm gonna ask it from where do you hail? What land does it come from?
We We have been driven from our swamp in the north. We will take this land and make it ours.
Followed by,
Well, at least they're being polite.
What if you didn't, though?
We obey the plague. Uriel.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What was that? You'll what?
We obey the plague.
What's who or what is the plague?
Uriel.
Yum.
I didn't catch that last bit either, sorry.
Irior. It's a name.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you asked for clarification because I was certain you said your lord. And I was like, who's your lord, Anorian?
That was all in deep speech.
Yeah.
So Narya makes a lot of like noises.
So it's no longer the aboleth.
And where is this person, and can we speak with them? Also, what drove you from the swamp?
Dead.
Did he say we'd be dead? And then asked, what drove you out of the swamp?
It does not respond. Roll persuasion.
Maybe.
And then I'm going to
instead
say
of
that that's probably the end of 6
pointless
seconds.
fighting, we could help you retake your swamp. Win-win, right? Oh, that's a nat 20 on that persuasion, by the way.
Whew.
Plus a modifier of 1.
They who drove us out followed death.
Like the god death, or
You're out of time.
no?
They're
But I
covered
offered to
in-
help him take back. So, is there any response to that bit, or
No. They are psychically bound by a greater being.
I am curious, do we recognize... This isn't the same one from earlier.
No.
Okay.
then I'll be with you in a moment. I have something I need to take care of, and I continue to hit the leeches that are currently trying to burrow into my flesh.
Ugh.
You feel one of them sliding along one of your neck tendons.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of 6s. It's my favorite number.
What drove it out of the swamp? Was it a talking donkey? I love... Wait, let me find it. Someone was like, who was it? Yeah, Crocker Beta says, well, thinking about this literally, if there's blood in the soil, that's very fertile soil and should be good ground. The clay makes it a bit more dense, and something like carrots might help break that up. That's the most hobbit thing I've ever heard. The most farmer, hobbit, wholesome thing. Just like chilling like, oh, I could plant some carrots. Take care of this in about half a year.
So radiant damage doubled, so it's 74.
Yeah. You while you kill the swarm, there is a lasting problem. And that is you are still afflicted by these creatures. Not something you would be able to roll to hit on. It's almost like make a history check. Solid soil science, Beta. Appreciate you. Okay,
Hey, that one's
go
better.
ahead and go bananas on me. You're supposed to be looping.
21.
It is like you have been cursed.
Curse? Does the history inform me of what I might be cursed with?
This creature is known as the spawn of Kios, which I'm going to reflavor into Irior. Spawn of Irior.
Oh, yes, Eeyore. Got it.
Ah, the mopey.
Right.
Ah, the
That's on up
depressed.
sad.
The big sad. plague of the big unhappy. Discontent. Anarian, is that your turn?
I guess I don't know what any of that information means, so.
It means it just means you have a curse. Something like remove curse would be prudent to unafflict yourself. I know, right?
Still nothing on what the D6s are for?
That is correct.
The curse is he's gonna make you roll 10d6s, and you never get to learn why.
If I was gonna do a curse like that, it would be to you, Ben, because it would drive you all the way up the wall.
He knows I'm just like, I guess I'll die at some point, maybe.
I think it's really funny you think I wouldn't immediately just flip it back on you, and for the rest of your life text you, hey, can you roll me 10d6?
A random member gets 1d20 HP. I shall roll a d4. Boop. 1. Levy! Oh, no, position 5. Thank you, Audric. Ben!
I hope it's 1 HP.
It is 15.
Well, I get 1 HP.
All right. That is Anarian. Pod. The Swarm.
Oh man, I really hope you don't hit me.
Make a dex save of 11 as they try to swarm onto your body.
Dex 11. It's a 16 on the die, so we're good.
Okay. And the biting and gnashing of Leech. Well, Tracy, your AC is 16.
It's not high enough. Not high enough is what it is.
You're just like, it hits me. We all know it hits me.
2 of the 3 Monches connect.
Oh, good.
Keeper's Cripes, Batman.
You take 19 piercing damage. Followed by...
Both or just...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm lumping them together.
And I'll make 2 con saves for the spirit weapon. Yep, spiritual weapon is down.
And 16 necrotic damage. Pod, your turn.
So, oh man. Really glad that I'm 10 minutes away from the party. So you remember, I think it was episode 2 when Pod got hit.
Sorry, going a little crazy.
Do you remember when they went crazy and Pod was like all about suffering themselves and wanting to pass on to the afterlife?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a mechanic that I've placed on myself where every time Pod gets hit, I roll a percentile. And on a 1, that happens. And that happened on episode 2.
And you've been rolling ever since?
Since then, I've not rolled a 1. Until today.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So here's how we're gonna flavor this so that Pod is not entirely useless this time around. Pod's eyes pool into blackness as he sinks back onto the floor, onto his knees into the forest, and begins the chanting of asking for
Heather?
death to take him. And at the same time, what this is going to do, without fully knowing what these creatures are, during this prayer, he's actually going to activate his turn undead action.
Okay.
In the process.
Read me the turn undead.
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Let me pull that up.
I've got a -2 to my wisdom.
Are they higher than a CR1?
Yes.
Okay, then they won't be destroyed if they fail.
That's a 4 on the wisdom save.
That's definitely a failure then. I believe I'm still, what happened here? Must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. Its turn for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage.
Okay.
It's every undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet of me. That might also include the now undead lion.
Sure thing. Okay. You feel them leaning away from you.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And you are out of combat.
Woo! Times.
Leanne. There's something wrong with your eyes. You alright?
Slowly turns to Leanne and then begins to like grab onto whatever outfit they're wearing and starts pulling at them.
He starts
pulling
grabbing
them
your
down.
back.
Death takes us all, but where do we go? We must know. We must learn. We must find out.
He's gonna start pushing away at you.
Clinging.
Okay. He kind of falls backwards, and you kind of go down with him, and the two of you are in the quick clay.
Oh, good. That's perfect. Yeah, great. Still have freedom of movement on me, but like I don't feel like I would try to get out of this right now. We'll
Like
see
a
what
drowning
happens.
man clinging onto the lifeguard trying to save him. He's trying to get out of the quick clay, and you're just pulling him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts slapping the shit out of you. Wake up! Stop this! Stop!
How do I want to say that Todd gets out of this? We'll give it a turn. Let me chew on that.
Okay.
Works.
Moving over to Philo.
Yes. I am going to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
and put the golden muzzle on my face.
Okay.
And in the sign language of the noble elves, I'm going to sign to the scum. Cease this fighting at once.
It does not have an effect, but you do notice that the druids around you, the members of the druid circle, it does have an effect on them. Bartholomew tenses. You did not tell me you were with the elven nobility. What is this?
Cool, this is the exact opposite of what I was hoping to happen.
You would have had safe passage. Okay. Bonus action and movement speed?
Yup. Bonus. I'm trying to see if I can find it, but I believe bookmarks dimension door is a bonus action, or is that a full action?
I think it's a bonus action to activate him.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm dimension dooring.
Okay, you gotta ask nicely, or you just gotta grab him and tell him what to do. What you gotta do? You grab a hold of him.
Not safe. Gotta go.
He he moves you into a nearby tree.
Oh, that was Ben. That wasn't Tylo. Tylo was silent and just like analyzing everything.
Okay.
It worked this time. I did good. No left in a ditch for me.
Okay.
Can I ask? So it didn't react at all to.
It might have paused in confusion, but it did not understand the gravity of what you tried to accomplish.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Scum's turn. Nom 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 nom.
Oh my god.
Narian, how high up are you?
Just like hovering, just so I don't have to deal with disadvantage.
Okay. Then it is going to whirl and swing on you.
What is?
The scum.
Is that the big boy or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a dirty 20, a 26, and a natural 20 coming to 27.
Okay. I'm gonna silvery barbs in that 20.
Okay.
No,
19
don't do that.
plus 7.
Oh, you're right. I'm not going to do that. You're right. You're totally right.
You can have your nat 20, Feff.
FF. Roll really. Well, if you really want to, we'll even offer you the opportunity.
Just max
to
damage.
max
You know,
damage.
Thank you
just
so
max it
much,
out.
Mr.
All of
Rune
the
Knight,
die.
sir. I see your mind.
How much? What is he swinging? What is he attacking me with?
His own spine made trident.
You know what? I'm already cursed. Whatever.
Someone put that on the quote wall for me.
I was gonna silver barbs from the other attacks. And I was like,
Okay.
how much full HP? I don't. It's whatever.
All right. For the 2 normal attacks, we've got 13 piercing damage total, followed by each of those attacks stacking on a whole bunch of psychic damage.
So it's all both attacks is 13 piercing.
13 piercing
Total.
and then 4d8 psychic damage for both. 21 plus 15. Is that 36 or 46?
36.
36. Thank you. Sorry, brain no wanna. 36 psychic damage. Now for the crit.
Yes. Roll the crit damage.
12 piercing plus, goodness gracious, I need to be faster at this. 36 psychic. Thalo.
Oh yeah, no, that's not hitting an Arian.
What happens?
So like, the spine goes towards him
Yeah, 2 hits
for the
that
third
land,
time. I'm
and the
assuming
third
it's
one
like
goes up
stabs,
with some
yeah.
gusto.
And then as he goes up, his like a small rift opens up, and his hand and the spine go straight through the rift. I'm assuming there's just like some other like leeches around.
This is the last enemy on the map for you guys.
You said they were all around. They were all over.
Well, the lair action and the fireball took care of the other 2 I was gonna throw at you. You killed the third one. That leaves the scum. So this has to hit somebody.
Yeah.
Of the NPCs, you've got Bartholomew and 7, or your 2 party allies.
I mean, there is Leechfordin dying. What's his name?
That's true. There's the
So-
almost dead Low, I believe his name
Apparently,
was.
he's only mostly dead, so you could just make them all dead and then just. Oh no! What a bummer.
Mine is almost dead.
Lion, thank you.
I've got it
Okay,
listed as Line, dead on arrival, Leon, dead on arrival, Lot is the bard with ocarina, and Lo is the cook with candied bacon.
What is a group of satyrs called? That's a cool question.
A Levine. Okay, well, I probably would not cloud rune now knowing that there's no... I was under the impression that there were just leeches kind of everywhere.
Okay. Then Anarian's
Silver
gonna
Barbs
take
is
the-
gonna do it because
Okay, yep. Then I will roll again.
Watch this nat 20 hit.
Yeah, no, it's not that 20.
Thanks.
It is a 22.
yeah.
Which means I have to re-roll on my damage because it's not a crit anymore. So, bop.
It's cut in half.
You right. I'll just cut it in
18.
half. 48 total damage.
24.
Yeah, it comes down to 24.
You're seeing psychic.
6 piercing, 18 psychic.
Swarded it right down. God damn. Okay. That's the scum's turn. Top of the round.
Can we take our second break?
We have half an hour left.
We started 30 minutes late.
Okay,
So
we'll go to break.
I was under the impression we were going till 7.
We'll go to break. Chat, we'll be right back. And we return. Music. Why? That's not how you usually work. Anyway, top of the round. Lair action does not go off. Levy, you are up first. With 7 on deck.
Remind me of who do we have left?
You've got the big nasty scum thing, and that's it.
Okay, and has anybody else landed a hit on him?
Yes. Someone has
Okay.
done 13 damage to the boyo.
How far is he?
You are pretty close, actually. You're about 15 feet away.
Great. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to first cast Hex. I'll
Hex.
cast Hex on him.
All right.
And this one should be just instantaneous, I think.
I believe so.
Right, yeah, I don't see anything where it says. So we got that, and now going to do Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. And I have 3, and I remembered this time.
I'm gonna switch up the music because these lulls are killing me.
Oh gosh, okay. 19, dirty 20, 13.
13
hit.
does not hit. The other
Okay.
two do.
And I also get... Yes, I am thinking of this correctly. And 12, 13, 14. 14.
14?
Yeah.
What kind of damage?
Painful damage.
Am
It hurts real bad.
I on the right one? Yeah.
I think
Force.
I'm force damage. All right. 7's gonna shoot his shot. My
Sorry.
apologies. Go ahead.
The damage from the hex, 2 of that is necrotic.
Okay.
2 of those points is necrotic. Because
Okay.
I rolled 2 once. So,
Very good.
yeah, I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
Were you taking damage yet, Turkey?
Mm-mm. Thankfully not.
Will not re-roll.
Okay. 7 shoots twice, hits once. For 5 damage, piercing. Anarian.
Okie dokie. Arian looks pretty rough, but is gonna fly in and do a smack.
Okay.
So 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Hits. Check. Oops. George, I've been getting into Discworld.
Excuse me?
It's so
Where'd you
good.
start?
I started with Postal Service.
Oh, you started with going postal.
Going Postal.
That's a good one.
And I
That's a
just
good
finished
start.
Small Gods on the way back from the conversion.
That is my favorite one.
You'll have to explain the ending to me because I was a little confused by it.
There.
I started with
Was it the first book?
no Thief of Time,
Yep.
and then I read that one first because people told me to, and then I went back and I just started from the beginning. So now I'm on the third book of the Rincewind series.
Yeah.
Uh,
They also made those
Sorcery.
into movies. So Color of Magic is a movie. So is the Hog's Watch or Hog's Father or whatever. It's a movie. It's actually two movies. It's like a two-parter. Wild.
All right, what you
to
got,
watch.
Jake?
You can find it on YouTube.
40 damage.
40 damage.
Now, is this also do radiant shenanigans or is it regular? Like, is it also vulnerable to radiant?
No, it does not take additional damage from Radiant.
So it is just 40.
Okay. Okay. And are you moving away or are you staying on top of them?
I don't really feel like getting whacked with an opportunity attack. And I am kind of supposed to be the tank, so I guess I'll stay right here.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Pod. You are quickly submerging into the clay.
Cool.
Leon, who is with you, Leanne. You're clambering onto him, sinking the both of you down in a panic. He tries to like drive his thumb into your eye to make you snap out of it, but he doesn't manage to.
He's trying to do damage to me, which is the exact opposite effect.
Yeah. You're not actively trying to escape. You sink. You find your vision going black, and you don't find yourself able to breathe.
Awesome.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I did this to myself, but you know.
Okay.
We'll see what happens once the Death Ward activates.
Thylo.
I'm in
Sorry,
a
Pod.
tree.
Is there anything like that you're doing aside from clambering onto him and sinking yourself in him?
Honestly, no. Like Pod's
I
in
didn't
this
think so.
in this crazed state of not inner peace, but like definitely like an introspective thought of what is death. And I've experienced this before, but I haven't experienced it for a while. Like, if I'm stronger now, does
been a
that mean
couple
I get to go somewhere different? Can I now that I know what I know after I've seen what I've seen with the tears, like can I influence that somehow? Like, and it's all in a very chaotic state of mind because it's a very
Sure.
broken mindset going on.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, Thylo. You're in a tree.
I'm in a tree, and okay, so I would like to try to locate Leviosa. Can I sense her magic in any certain way?
Is this a locate person spell? Is this a...
Because I know she's around. Obviously, the trees are doing the tree thing. I was hoping maybe there would be an ambient magic, like an
Okay.
arcana,
Okay.
maybe.
Eviosa is wielding the investiture of the land. And so her subconscious is in a way around.
Okay. But she's not here. Necessary.
If this is going on here, it's likely she is focused on some other stuff that's happening much closer to her person.
Got it. Okay. I am going to cast Dispel Magic on the wet clay.
Okay. You watch. What's the cast look like?
So I'm up in a tree, and I just kind of look around, look over the shoulder, and I see the clay, shit sinking into it. I think I know what spell effect that is. I don't know. And I just kind of reach out with one hand as the other one's holding onto the tree. And I just make this kind of motion, just a closing, turning fist. And I go, reverse.
Okay. You watch as the earth around the scum and other tainted areas begin shoring up and begin kind of crusting over, and as the reverting process begins.
I think this... Was he in it?
A part of him is, yes.
I think he's got to make a save then. I'm guessing here, but it seems a lot like transmute stone or transmute rock.
You're close. This is dirt, though. This is soil.
Okay.
But you are essentially removing the water source that the scum is dependent on. And to that point, it begins taking acid damage.
Ah, what a loser.
Okay, it takes 11 points of acid damage.
And then I am going to bonus action Misty Step
Okay.
north.
Okay, you find yourself on solid clay within this opening.
30 more feet movement speed north.
You start running. You get to the other side of the clearing.
That's my turn.
Okay. The scum starts its turn. That's cocked. Takes 6 more acid damage. You watch Anarian as it reaches out and activates the curse on you.
The curse.
You take a grand total of the accumulated 25 and 36.
61.
Yeah, 61 points of necrotic damage.
61. So half
61.
that is
31.
percentile roll. We
Okay.
surprisingly
Okay.
just. That's what heart failure feels like.
Okay, top of the round.
Just like
Oh,
just a mental link to Pod. I hope you're all right. I might be dying.
Oh no.
That's all I get.
okay. Top of the round. Let me do a percentile. Nope. No further help from Eviosa. Levy.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't realize Anarian was that injured. So now,
It happened very suddenly.
if I were to do Okay, I want to try. First thing I want to try is I want to try to whistle the help tune. Because he noted what ones not to press, so I would
Okay.
know the note.
Okay.
So I want to try and do that.
You want to do the note that he told you not to do?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Oh man, the DM wrote in a little thing that now is coming back to bite the DM, huh?
Either that or it's. Oh, all right. Never mind.
I was gonna say I want to do that, and then I want to also heal Lenarian.
Okay, well, let's take care of first things first. A discordant note rings out, and you watch as the centaur looks at you, and then horror spreads across his face.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, everybody except Pod needs a dex save as the entire forest
no.
in this region goes absolutely ballistic. Not good. Okay.
Does being not on the ground help in any way?
Not really. I will give you advantage because you were somewhat in the clearing. The DC is 18.
Oh no.
I have something about Dex things. Okay. Where is it? I just read it. Where is it? Definitely have these. Well, I rolled a 19, so that's... There's something... Where is it?
This is not good.
Not good for us or not good for you?
Listen, we're on the same team. I'm just also against you. So it's a hard thing to answer.
Okay.
We have one creature left to fight.
But did it fail its save?
So,
That's a great question.
this is
Yes.
if there was any damage involved, I take none. I want my evasion thing.
Monk
That was-
shenanigans.
It was 18, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I got 19. So
Okay.
since I what would normally take half, I take none since I saved.
Cool. Good. Good. Ben, what'd you get,
Hi.
buddy? What'd you get on that deck save?
I got a 12.
Okay. You just made a face that is the exact face that my cousin makes sometimes, and it threw me for a loop because now I'm realizing you kind of look a little bit like my cousin, my cousin Steven. Okay. The land itself goes absolutely bonkers, and Levy has the fantastic moment of absolutely weaving and matrixing around and kicking off trees, but has the unfortunate experience of watching as Thylo and Anarian, you're taking half damage. Oh no.
Yeah, I might. I did also say healing. Don't
Yeah, but
forget.
this happens first.
No.
Yeah, I might. I mean, you can heal me after, but I'm probably most likely definitely gonna go down right now.
Why did you say this was a good thing though?
What are you talking about?
No, he was like, yes. Like Jacob,
I'm
like,
just,
yes.
I'm just here for anything. They're dead.
That's the action.
Chaos.
Thylo takes 95 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm super dead. By the way.
Anarian takes half of 95 bludgeoning damage, and Dorky takes none. 48. Yeah, Anarian takes 48 bludgeoning damage.
Quick
Just-
question.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get temporary HP the last time I was near Anarian?
Yeah.
how much?
19. Right?
That is a good question. I didn't roll it.
Oh, there. For the second time, the bubble went up. Yeah.
15.
Well, guess who's not unconscious?
Oh, I'm helping a little bit. Bounces on the ground.
Bubbity, 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 but just gets dribbled.
However, I am not dead. It is okay.
You're still up?
Because Jeff, we had talked about this previously, but once again, the hand of Amora gently, like, no, not yet.
That's right. Yep.
And Death Ward takes effect.
Yep.
Oh.
But I still do a dribble,
Yeah.
and it is not graceful.
Oh, man.
And it's kind of like, this is so cool.
Just go, whoa. You got a face full of hardening clay, and you got the one eye looking around all wild, and they're like, what happened?
I'm so sorry, you guys. I thought this was a good thing.
So, healing.
Yeah.
Wait. Damage to Bad Boyo.
Yeah, it's 95,
Okay.
which is good.
Does he get to get dribbled?
Yeah, he gets raffle stomped to throw it way back.
Worth. Okay, healing.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
So did the whistle count as a action? That's what I was curious about. Did it count as something, or since it's just a whistle?
I'm gonna say it's activating a magic item, so that's gonna be an action.
Okay. Well, I can only give you so much. Okay. Jesus. Come on. Ha! 12.
12.
I will take it.
Ooh, you guys are special. You're staying up here.
The unconscious satyr is very much gone to the world. And Bartholomew does not look great either. He's down. You watch, Levy, as the great tree limb comes down on the center of the horse spine, and he crumples. Okay. Is that your turn?
Oh,
Okay.
it better be.
For the record, no one's mad at you. You're amazing. I need you to realize that. Oh no, 7!
Oh no, 7.
Oh,
seven.
no, 7!
Oh no, 7.
Okay,
Oh,
let's get
7.
let's get the decks.
Look, here's the thing. Is death even permanent? Is it even a thing when you have a level 13 cleric around?
2 clerics.
He takes half damage. Yeah, 7.
Let's go 7.
Oh my god.
He's thrashed within an inch of his life, but he's hanging in there like a G. 7, my boy. Anarian.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. I stand up shakily. Overall, we're not looking so hot, right? Right? I'm a healer. What can I do?
I mean, I'm fine, but so don't waste anything on me.
Oh, temp HP for Jake by the name of 10 HP from chat. Thank you,
thanks.
Cracker Beta.
Wait, temp HP or I heal 10?
You heal 10.
Oh.
Temp HP kicks in if you're topped off.
Oh, I need to get the roll for concentration for Spirit Shroud. How much do I have to roll for that? Like,
I believe you have to roll a 48.
It's half that.
So I need to roll a 20.
24. Gotta get a 24 con save.
They're not mistakes, Levy. Dorky, it's okay. I mean, you fucked around and you found out.
The
Could have been a
chaos
good
is
thing.
D&D isn't fun unless there are like unknown.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a nat 20. Okay, yeah, we good. Spear shot is still up.
Oh, let's go. I love it.
Okay.
You want to talk about mistakes? Let's talk about the
Let's talk about pod.
problem I gave on pod. Speaking of, is it my turn yet?
It's about to be once Narian's done.
Sorry. How does Sludge Boy look?
Sludge Boy's looking rough.
Okay, I was like, if he took that, I was like, he's looking fine. I'm like, we gotta go.
My point is, Dorky, I don't want you to beat yourself up. Okay.
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 Try something.
Now, George, I am going to beat up in a minute here.
Yay!
Dorky gets 3 HP from chat.
Can I double it and pass it on?
No. Points for trying.
So Narian will try a last ditch effort thing here.
Okay.
He'll stand and point at Sludge Monster. And he will utter a divine word imbued with the power that shaped the world itself. Galadrasin, he says. And how much hit points does Boyo have?
Left?
Yeah.
Get under
22.
Okay. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. And this is not a charming effect, correct?
It is not. It is not a charming
Okay.
effect.
15.
That is a failure. So Boyo, with 30 hit points or fewer, is blinded, deafened, and stunned for 1 hour. And he's not a fiend, correct? He's like a...
That is correct.
Okay.
He's an aberration.
Celestial, Elemental, Fey, or Fiend would boop to their plane of origin, but I don't think they would apply here anyway, so he is stunned for an hour.
He blobs down into a little ball because he's already got his spine out.
And that's a bonus action, so then I'm gonna wail on him.
The punching bag shaped mucusy boy on the ground.
Oh,
A shadow passes over it as Anarian flies down from on high. Oh man. Wait, we said under a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, attack rolls have advantage.
Pod actually does need a DC 18 dex save.
Oh yeah.
Disadvantage.
I was about to say I'm in the ground at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could spit him back out though if it's doing the whole.
And then put him right back in because it's doing the whole.
Help!
15 does not make it. No.
That would be. I didn't write it down. What was it? 90.
95, I think.
95, I think.
95 or 96.
I think it was 95.
95.
I think it was a nice clean 95 damage to pod. Yeah, it's a mile radius. Okay.
And when it's my turn.
So 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Fortunately, it's no paralyzed, so it's no auto crits, but.
Does that also mean the two that were with me are also taking that damage?
Yeah.
Gross. Only 26 damage. Oh, he's dead. He only had 22.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
I whip my ring around, and it once again detaches and just like and slips inside. And then just a burst of like a star exploding, and he just and then it comes back.
All right, a stillness falls over the area. You can hear the hard, pained breathing of Seven and Bartholomew. Let us now go have a fun little talk with Pod. Pod,
Hello.
you're suffocating. You feel the breaking of your body from the lair action. What's your HP at?
Well, I mean, it's Pod got knocked out during that attack, but this is prior to it.
I'm gonna need... Okay, that's your first failed death save, then.
No, I have Death Ward.
Death Ward, thank you.
Yeah, so I was gonna kind of thematic my way out of this. But if possible, when Anarian messaged Pod with, "Hey, I might be dead soon," that is what snaps Pod out of it.
You
to
come
hear
to your
that.
senses deep
Yeah.
in the mire and the clay. Burning sensation in your lungs.
And thought they were going to get out for a second as they mentally reconnect with that freedom of movement and just like get out of there with an action, only for the rest of the world to go collapsing on Pod instantly, and knocking them out briefly before coming back up with 1 HP.
Okay.
Is everyone okay?
You go to put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a response that is not the party, but is instead the voice of a miss.
Oh, good.
Why are you so very loving of death? You care for them so deeply, almost blasphemous.
You feel the sense of a consciousness casually sitting next to you. You don't see them.
Is Pod aware that this is a god talking to them?
You have spoken to a miss before.
Okay.
You rejected them.
Or did?
Even when death sent people to you, I see, were tempted.
You ask why I am obsessed with death. Because it's the only thing that happens literally every mortal being. We're all products of our growing up. We all have different experiences, but at the end of the day, every single one of us experiences one thing. We're out of time.
Speak not to me of time. This trap that we are all encompassed in. Why is the fragility of your person, of all of mortals, so interesting to you?
It's not really the bodies that matter, it's what makes up the rest of us. What we might call our souls. Because they don't technically die, or at least that's what some religions believe. Some faiths say that they move on and they live forever somewhere else. And I'm just trying to maybe figure out if that's true. I think I've got a little bit of an idea now.
You are not the first to become overly ambitious with your own mortal coil. The line that holds you within this pain is threadbare.
That was pretty painstakingly obvious just now.
You sense the souls of the two satyrs become gathered up and sucked out into the astral current.
Oh, right. Probably should have stopped that. Oh well. Where are they going?
They will be born anew. They will not remember this life. Though I admit, I should not reward your actions with answers. Even though you did reject me. Do you not see that while I cannot help my twin, I can use you to hurt despair? But you reject me. This love that you have for your brother impedes you, me, him.
What you're saying is despair is hurting my brother somehow.
Despair's machinations upon your brother Anarian are beginning to whir into motion. He is no longer hidden by me. The race is on. Amora acts, takes action. Anarian cannot become Messiah. He will be used by despair to rip open the gates of hell. But you love him, and therefore will not be used by me. This does not make sense to me.
No. It's not my place to tell you anything. You're a god. So, trying to explain my reasons as a mortal is difficult. Not like you haven't heard it before. But if you're really willing to understand me, I think you've pretty much got it figured out. I do love an Aryan, and from what I've seen, the things that he can do now, the stuff that used to scare me, used to scare him, he's got control of now, and it helps him. Helps him stay alive. And that to me doesn't seem like he's being hurt by despair. So, not saying the goddess of stagnation would understand change, but this particular change might not be a bad thing.
There is no answer. You find yourself a bit disturbed as you quietly pick yourself up and look around at the quiet hollow of the forest around you. You don't sense the presence anymore.
Ooh. Oh, I've got 2 corpses here. I'm sorry, I'm back in satyr form. I've got 2 corpses here. What's the cost to revivify?
And how long has it been?
It's also a question.
One of them for sure you'll not be able to get back on. But Leon,
Yeah, one that has died within the last minute. Mm-hmm.
you spring into action. It is a close shave. You might burn up that spell slot and that diamond for nothing. It's a gamble.
Well, yeah, I'll use both spell slots to try and cast it twice, but I'm guessing the second one won't work.
Going to Leanne first, as time is of the imperative. What's the cast look like? A chill wind passing through. Just a sense of...
They'll take the diamond dust that they have in their pouch. They've kind of set aside, like they kind of stored it hidden inside of the spice pouch. Got a little bit of salt in it and pepper, and just kind of brushes it off a little bit. This probably won't dilute the spell much. And rubs it around in their hands. Pats their face with it.
Okay.
I don't like this. And just kind of like starts licking it off their hands with the diamond on their tongue.
Okay.
And then starts placing that like all over, like any of the skin on the face that they can see, just like licking the cheeks and the tongue and the forehead. Just like this is the. But again, this is probably the first time they've tried Revivify, but also this is how they learned it. Physical touch.
Okay.
And the easiest way for that to be absorbed is if that stuff is wetter, I guess, in their mind.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go for it.
And you cast Revivify?
Cast Revivify.
There's this spiritual ring that just like a ripple. And it hovers for a moment. Hi! Yeah, that's the good stuff! Shite!
Oh, you made it.
Oh!
1 sec. And goes to try it on the second one.
What are you licking him for?
1 second. Hang on.
What the hell is wrong with you? This is how they do it amongst the civilized... Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Don't worry. This will work with your brother. Hang on. This will work the second time. Any moment now. Just do a circle. It'll do that. Oh boy. All right, I have a different spell. They cast. Pod goes ahead and casts. Begins with an E. Where are you, buddy? Oh no, it's Gentle Repose. Cast Gentle Repose. Touch a corpse or other remains for the duration the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. The duration is 10 days. It also extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since days spent under the influence don't count against the time spent on spells such as Raise Dead. No.
Okay.
But yeah, this doesn't revive them in any way or anything like that. Just preserves the body.
Satyr steps over. You know, when we took on the duty of protecting the Silver Bastion. We knew what we were signing on for. Come on, help me get him up. And he kind of falls to his knees, trying to push through it, but the morning cascades over him and he begins sobbing.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There.
Hi, my brother. It's okay.
Darian, are you good?
Oh, hi. Not dead. Close call, though. How are you? Where are you?
Oh, I don't even know. Do I ever?
Good point.
Yeah, let's try to meet somewhere. We'll come to you. I've got a couple of the satyrs.
All right. I was going to give you a landmark, but they're all trees, so.
Right. I'm not real good at landmarks. Anyway,
I suppose I could fly up and try to find you that way.
Oh yeah, that might work. Yeah.
Right.
And that's where we call it for tonight.
Oh. Anything else you guys want to end on? Any plans, Silo?
Took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, Thylo had something that he was gonna do. Phantom Steed.
Okay.
Locate creature. Dashing north.
Levy. Ananarian. Thylo's booking it. You watch Thylo.
He's gone.
You guys do hear me. Evios is in trouble.
You can take a passenger. Why don't you take Levy with you? I say, but it would be this instead.
You don't have to shout and
I take
teleport.
passenger?
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
get one
Phantom
more
Steed.
person on the horse.
You can get one person with you.
I'm gonna heal. I'll really quickly cast healing on the centaur. He's still alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said he was badly hurt, but he was still alive.
He slowly picks himself up.
And he's just gonna feel the, like, almost like glitter, like starlight, like just sprinkle down on him as he gets some healing. I think I have 2 more left, right? Yeah, I have 2 more exactly. No, you guys were special. That's right.
I'm going to cast Greater Restoration and end the curse on myself.
Okay.
So 10
Restoration and
for him.
curses. Does Greater Resto restore curses? Or do you need Restore Curse?
No, 1 curse.
Or remove curse? Oh, cool.
The curse ends. Levy.
And she's just gonna go, I'm so sorry, and run after Philo and get on.
He.
Now is not the time to mourn. Now is not the time to apologize. Now is the time to fight.
And he's gonna. And he's gonna grab Levy and put him on his back.
Ooh.
There's a moment of, oh my gosh, it's happening. Finally.
All right. In quick succession, Anarian, you locate Pod. Pod, you locate Anarian.
Alright, Avios is in trouble. We gotta meet up with the others.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's...
Not that it'll be of any use in my current state, but we should try, I suppose.
You wouldn't happen to have any more juice left in you? Oh, I guess in my head, but I guess I'm talking out loud. You wouldn't happen to have any juice on you to maybe gestures towards the body?
Wait, to like revivify or?
Not revivify. Something a bit stronger than what I can do.
I'm sorry. We had to... I don't have anything left.
Well, you've got 10 days to figure it out.
Alright.
Are you,
I mean, I just need a rest and I can do it, but just right now I'm a bit spent.
you holy people?
That's one word for it.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm holy, but I am part of, a church.
You think he's okay? Or is it all just kind of lights out?
From what I heard, he's kind of being reincarnated as something right now. If he doesn't like it, then he should be able to come back once we start the spell.
It's not so bad.
You don't remember what happened after you died? Really? You're sure you didn't come back as like a cat or a draconian or...
Coming back as a cat sounds a lot easier.
Sometimes I'd like to just sleep all day.
You hear that,
Knock
brother?
cups off tables.
You better be not having a good time without me now. We're gonna get you back. We're gonna get him back. We gotta get him back. And he... Let's go.
All right. Okay.
All right, chat. Thank you for joining us on this little episode. Do stick around. We're going to be doing a raid. I'm Sir Feffers, your humble dungeon master, here at the Long Shot table. Tune in on Thursday for the Western and Saturday for the level 20 Astral campaign revolving around said Astral Current. Hit up the YouTube if you want to get caught up. Jake and Feffers. And hit up the Discord if you would like to join our community. Let me toss it over to the amazing, the esteemed, that dorky cosplayer.
Hi, everybody. I almost killed my entire party. It's quite a skill when you're not the DM.
I'm glad you used that, though, because I really wanted to find out what happened with that.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, tune in next week for when Eshna kills Levy for almost killing everybody else. Very deservedly. Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. I'm hoofing. We're gonna find the gin. Because bad shit'll happen if I don't find the gin. Also, I don't want to be here anymore. People don't like me, and I don't like them. But my horse is fast. Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Like Anarian. I think this is the closest I've come to death. So that was exciting. Honestly. What's the freaking divine word is super fun. Glad Pa's not dead. Literally not going to be any help if we have to fight anything else because every high level spell slot is spent. He's basically dead. He's just dragging himself. He and Pot are just like tumbling through the forest, hanging onto each other for support. So the better carry next week.
If I got my second level spells, we'll be fine.
Yeah, we're good. Who hasn't gone?
Me.
George Peter.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm good, Grief George. Follow me on Instagram. You'll find out where I am. Everyone go to MomoCon. Come to MomoCon and have a good time, please. Say hello, MomoCon. Pod. It met like many episodes. Went through the ringer today. We'll see how that goes with meeting the Jinn and so forth. But how many times has Pod spoken with the gods now?
Twice.
I feel like that's not going to be the last time. But it'll be interesting to see what happens based off of that conversation with the gods and all that. Because I feel like there is a warning that Anarian is turning into something real bad. But the way Pod views it, it's like Anarian's doing even better now. The despair's kind of taken over, so you just gonna roll with that.
Problem?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone keeps telling him there's a problem, and yet Pod just keeps going, no, we just keep getting stronger.
If you could summarize what you think the overall message of that conversation was, what do you think Amiss was trying to...
Pod believes that Amiss is trying to warn Pod of some kind of impending doom that they believe that Amiss believes is very important. With the whole like, Anarian's gonna eventually open the hells and create chaos and so forth and so forth. But also understanding that the gods as a whole are a pantheon and they have a very strict view, very limited view on the world. God has differing opinions on what is happening to Anarian and is more focused on the care of what is happening to Anarian than the rest of the world. This is not a chaotic good. It's a chaotic viewpoint of the world. Chaotic good is like, we'll kill 100 people in a town to save one special baby, whereas lawful good will try to save everyone at the cost of themselves. And Pod is also neither of those things. Pod is neutral evil. So it's trying to infer goodness upon Pod is not working on this god with this god. So I think that's the message Pod is getting from Amiss. They are aware that there's some kind of bigger thing happening with Anarian, but all Pod is seeing is that Anarian is getting stronger and safer. So why would they stop it?
All right. Cool. All right, everybody, pile into this raid. We're gonna kick it on the Nat 20 show.
Cool.
And I hope you all have a phenomenal rest of your evening. See you on Thursday.
Toodles.
Toodles.
And we are